Episode of Life According to Brian
and Jason.
And today, Jason, again, he's in the house. He came out to Arkansas to stay with me, and it's Sunday, and he's like, dude, can we get such and such a game? And
Colts.
Yeah, we wanted to look at the Colts. Well, guess what? I don't have any of those apps. I don't pay for any of those apps. And that's the hot topic today is how many apps you have to have or subscriptions to watch the NFL.
Yeah, or the one-offs. Like the NFL had, this one game's going to be on Netflix. Christmas Day,
Right.
You got to do that to watch your Chiefs, Brian, because you are in Chiefs Kingdom here in Arkansas.
I know. Peacock did that last year. There was a playoff game where you had to subscribe to NBC's Peacock to get it. It wasn't even on NBC. It was just strictly on Peacock. People were pissed, And guess what? That app at that time was cheap. It was like $5.99. I already had it. So I'm like, sweet, I get to watch the game. It's not $5.99 anymore. No. It's like $10 now or something. And then you throw in taxes. You're like, what? How did my $5 app all of a sudden go to $12? And then you got to have that app. And then you got to have Paramount Plus app. And then you have the HBO Max app. And then it's like, where does it end? So what do you subscribe to?
Well, Prime helps for Thursday Night Football.
Yes. That's a nice bonus, I guess.
It is. And they actually do a good job. I will say this. They, watching ESPN's Monday night is good. They all do a good job personally, I feel. I enjoy watching them. But, at least in the US of A, the American football is king.
Right.
So you're going to pay it. You're going to do it. I want to watch it. I mean, I'm not doing, Red Zone or NFL and where you can watch anything anywhere. Kind of like our last podcast. I'll just listen to it on the radio, Brian.
Right. Yeah.
But, or I can watch it. But sometimes you do want to sit down with a cold drink, a piece of coffee cake, and watch your nachos. Your Chiefs.
Well, where I live, I get 2 airwave channels. I get Fox and NBC. That's it. That's all I get out of the airwaves. And so I don't get CBS and I don't get ABC. So I have no idea how to watch Monday Night Football other than paying the ESPN app, which is atrocious. It's like, bundled $30 a month. I'm like, really? I just don't like the content of ESPN that much.
Right.
And for that price point. And so I don't get to watch Troy Aikman and who else does Joe Buck. Is it Troy Aikman and Joe Buck?
Yeah.
And then I don't get to see Peyton, the Peyton boys.
Peyton cast.
Yeah. So I don't see that. So yeah, my life goes dark on a Monday night. I don't have Monday Night Football. So
I'm like, no.
Is it on ABC? I wouldn't know.
It would be
because I don't even get ABC.
No, it is. They do it on. At least in Colorado, you can watch it there.
You can watch it there.
Until I have ESPN. No.
At one point, wasn't it purely ESPN?
Yes.
Then they kind of had to backtrack a little bit and
they
get it
got a
on
little
ABC.
Heat.
Right.
I mean, they're still king, but you wanted to watch them. I think people were like, really? What's going on here?
Right.
But like this morning, we're like, hey, I want to watch the Colts because the Colts, Brian, are doing unexpectedly well. So I was like.
And they had the early morning game today.
Because they're in Germany.
Right. So it's coming on here. We're Central Time Zone. It's coming on here at 8:30. And the only way I could get it was subscribe to, the cheapest way was Sling Blue for $20.
Right.
And I'm like, is it worth $20 to watch the Colts? No. Instead, we're just sitting here.
Yeah, talking about what?
Right.
Well, that's all part of their NFL's thing to try to expand their market in Germany, London, Mexico, the overseas market to grow the brand, which
is that really, are they expanding or just trying to grow the brand? What do you think?
And those people have to have these apps probably to watch.
Well, yeah.
So you're just growing that, they're feeding to those people.
when the whole streaming thing started, I was all pro-choice. Hey, I want a la carte, ability. I don't want to pay the cable guy anymore, $150 a month, or satellite, $150 a month. Well, we have that now, but they figured it out and they split it all up.
Yep.
Like if I want to watch the Chiefs, I got to pay for this. If I want to watch the Broncos, I got to pay for that. So now I'm annoyed.
So now you're just turning on the radio. Back to our other conversation.
Be careful what you ask for, Brian.
But, the product also has changed a little bit, Brian, because now with all the limits on practicing and stuff, the product and the injuries.
Yes, the injuries are just
I got injuries left and right on my teams, because they learned the first couple games of them just getting into game shape. And then those hamstrings and other things.
Right.
And really the physicality.
And then they expanded the season.
Yeah, so more games. And then they're playing on, Sunday, Monday, Thursday.
Yeah, the Thursday.
Games. There's a Friday game.
I know.
Which you're throwing at us. We love the content, but
it's a little much.
They're getting hurt, I think. I don't know.
I guess they really want you to watch football as many times as you can during a week. That's kind of must be their master plan.
But man, they already have us. People care about off-season news, and that's all you hear. I'm a big sports radio person, but man, I'm in the Denver area, so yeah, I love the Broncos, but wow, do I really have to dissect everything Sean Payton says for down to the wire? I might want to hear a little bit about the Rockies or Avalanche.
I know. It's like with the Prime, comes on Thursday night. You're like, oh, they advertise it. Oh, it comes on at this time. No, it's an hour of BS. I mean, it's a total hour of them yakking.
But you get that, don't you get that?
Yeah, but it's how much do I want to watch someone talk about sports versus watching sports?
Sure.
I don't understand that.
Right.
It's they're just, I don't know. They're just on a weird treadmill.
Well, they're all selling commercials, as we all know. That advertisement.
I mean, here we are doing a podcast talking about sports, but you and I have a format of about 15 minutes max.
Yeah, and we might talk about something else. Who knows? But it was just interesting visiting you here. I'm like, oh, can we watch the Colts? Nope. And then of course we could in the morning.
Brian's being cheap.
Yeah.
Won't pony up the $20.
But it's in Germany, so it's earlier. It's just a lot of little gimmicks. I think they're testing. Everything's being tested.
Yeah.
Where is it going to fall? YouTube TV? What's going on? I can see whoever's going to pay this big package to say, you know what? Let's go.
I know.
Watch it here.
That's always a debate around our houses because I love other sports. And that's separate subscriptions. And so it's almost to the point where I'm at, maybe I just pay the $75 a month and do YouTube TV, which I like. I've done it before, little bits and pieces here. And you can just cancel anytime you want. I've done Sling. What else have you done?
Sling. But that's during certain seasons. It used to be for basketball because I couldn't watch the Nuggets. But now that's changed a little bit. They've changed that package up. But also it's certain months of the year, like winter, you may not be in the garage as much working on the shop. So you might want to watch a little bit more of the season. Whereas summer, you're doing things.
Right.
Which in that case, it's good that I don't have to sign a long contract. That is nice. But they don't make it easy canceling it.
No.
You got to hunt and peck and find where
I tell you what, the world's changed, though, pretty fast. I lived in Denver from 2019 to 22, and I paid Comcast, for my internet and TV. It's $130, $140 a month. And I could watch the Rockies every night. Go to work, come home, got the Rockies. Well, hockey season comes. They were in that blackout time. Remember that?
Yeah, no.
Here I am paying full rack price for Comcast, 2-year subscription, can't really get out of it. And they give me a $2 credit every month because I couldn't get the ads. And that's only because I complained.
Right.
And then I'm not getting the Nuggets either because it's the same blackout situation back then. I don't know where it sits now, because I'm out of market and I can pick up the games different ways. but annoying,
And especially that time, they were really good. Jokic was great for the Nuggets, and the Avalanche were on their way to winning another Stanley Cup and just in it. And Cam Makar, shout out, he's great. No, it's just, well, it's like what you're going to do. Are you going to watch it listen to it on the radio, Brian, or are you going to pony up? At times you pony up, I guess.
Yeah, I did that for postseason baseball because I wanted to watch, and then they split all that up. At the end, they carried it on Fox. I could get it on Fox, but earlier in the playoffs, it was like on TBS and TNT.
Yeah.
So then I had to subscribe
HBO Max,
right, which is like $18 a month.
Yeah.
So I did that for a month just to squeeze in the playoffs. So I'll probably do the same for how football shakes out. I don't know where that's going to shake out, because
when your Chiefs do great, you're going to.
Why they're my Chiefs?
Hey, you live in Arkansas. This Chiefs Kingdom.
I know it is.
Chiefs Kingdom.
I know. I know. So yes, I partake in that. But the point is, I like sports drama, and I'm willing to pay for it. But there is a line.
Yeah,
there is a line.
Yeah.
So, and I think every time I cancel an app, they give you the little, why are you canceling? Content not relevant. And I always say, no, it's too expensive every time.
Let the man know.
Let the man know. That's right.
Hey.
Right.
But, real quick, here in Arkansas, the Chiefs, who else? Would it be the college team here? The Razorbacks?
Oh, the Razorbacks. I mean, that's holy ground here. Much more than the Chiefs, because,
really? Okay, that's right.
Well, it's Missouri,
sure.
And it's not Arkansas, so you're kind of,
You're in Northwest Arkansas.
Yeah, so I'm literally a mile from the Missouri border, but still, that's a definitive line here. So people are Chiefs fans, but there's also a lot of Texas fans here too, and you see a lot of other football teams because not everyone is from Arkansas here because of the Walmart corporate headquarters here. It's a big influx.
People can watch sports from different areas of the country so easy that you can continue to be a fan of your team.
Right.
Even though you moved.
How is it there's so many Green Bay fans, yet Green Bay's not a big city, and really Wisconsin's not a heavily populated state overall.
They're owned by
everywhere
the people.
you go,
dude, they're owned by the people.
Everywhere.
They're owned by the people. The people own that team because they are publicly traded.
I could go to a bar in Northwest Arkansas today, sit down, and some dude will walk in with a Packers jersey on. You can do that in any bar in America.
Classic. How come they're not doing that with the Raiders? Thank God. Raiders jersey walking in.
Right. Who's that asshole?
Too. But they've had success. When you're a winner, though, I don't know, Dallas had success way long ago.
Right. Yeah.
They're more
you
likable.
You used to see more of their jerseys. I wouldn't say so much anymore.
No.
Because they were America's team back in the day. Remember growing up?
Yeah. I did.
Everybody was a Dallas Cowboys fan.
It was good.
Mm-hmm.
But not now.
Not now. Well, let's talk about the future of subscriptions. What do you think? Where is this all going? How much are we paying? Is it going to get consolidated? Is it going to be splintered even more? What do you think is going to happen?
I'm thinking that as Prime gets bigger and bigger, they will throw money at these teams and organizations and leagues, and they're going to try to make it all in one umbrella because they'll say, hey, we've heard you. Let's put it all under this umbrella.
Jeff Bezos and Amazon is really the corporate takeover of the NFL.
Because then you'll get your Prime membership.
Dude, you heard it here first.
It'll just go there. That's my take on it. There'll still be some outliers, but eventually the ones that matter, they may even take soccer and say, you know what, we're going to grab soccer while it's...
I've noticed Amazon and Fox are teaming up. That's who I watch mainly football on is Fox broadcast, and because that's what I get. Interesting. I kind of feel, the whole Amazon universe is getting bigger by the minute. I know.
We'll have to see, though.
I think that's a good prediction. Guess what, Jason?
What, Brian?
Hey, we're out of time on this episode. Unless you got one more nugget of wisdom.
Hey, go Nuggets! We're winning.
No!
Thanks for that. Thanks for that intro.
Well, thanks for joining us here on Life According to Brian
and Jason.
Until next time.